Hi Libra, welcome to the channel. Let's get into your current reading for the week. I'm gonna shuffle here. All right. Let's talk about your present situation. That's going to be the Seven of Pentacles. So right now, you're probably wondering if all the work that you've been doing is going to pay off. Right now, you're kind of in your head. You put in a lot of work, whether it's in your current job, your relationships, or with money. And right now, you feel like you're just at a standpoint where you just need to stop and think about what you've done, what you need to do going forward, or if you need to change your whole strategy, right? Your current challenge is going to be the Queen of Wands. And with the Queen of Wands, you're trying to find that confidence. You're trying to make sure that you're making the right decision, that you're moving forward in the right direction. So right now, you may be taking a break, just wondering if this is the right thing to do, if this needs to move forward, or if you need to change direction. All right, what we know here is basically the Hangman. Yeah, it's like this week you're have a lot of indecision about lots of things. Like you are in this state of mind like you don't know where you're going, or basically if you've done all this hard work, is it going to pay off in the end? Do you need to keep going in that direction? And with the Hangman here, it just seems like you may want to surrender and give up, but I would say just take a step back, kind of evaluate things, see if you can see the end goal, and adjust if you need to, right? So what you have in your recent past is going to be the Nine of Swords in reverse. And with that is, even though you have all this going on, you may be, having a little bit of indecision about the direction of your life currently. I feel like you're going to come to a point where you're going to be releasing this anxiety that you may have about everything. You may come into a state of clarity at some point during the week. And it may be towards the end of the week, but right now you're just kind of going through things. You're going through the motions. And once you take a step back and look at things, I feel like you're going to have clarity of which direction you need to go, if you need to change things, and what's to come, right? So basically your goals is, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it looks like you're looking for a fresh start. I think what you've been doing and what you have going on, you're looking like, okay, maybe I need a reset. And the Ace of Pentacles here is basically a card of fresh start. You may be looking at a new financial opportunity that can help you with your money issues. You could be looking at possibly looking at a new career path. Maybe you're going to be changing jobs soon, or changing careers altogether. This week might be something that you will have on your mind. But in relationships, I think that you're going to be working on your current relationships. I don't think you'll be looking for something new or starting anything new. I think if you're already in a current relationship, that you're going to find a way to make that foundation that you've started on a little bit more solid moving forward this week. In your near future, we have the Hierophant. And talking about money this week, you're going to play it by the book. Basically, you're going to play everything by the book, whether it's with relationships, with a new job, or with money. If we're talking about careers, you're probably going to be trying to do everything by the book, checking those boxes, crossing those T's, dotting those I's, right? In relationships, you're probably going to take a more traditional path with the relationship. So maybe you'll stick out in gender roles, but if you're male, you'll be doing more like male tasks, quote, quote, things like maybe you'll be changing oil, fixing brakes, yard work. Or if you're a female Libra, you may be doing more things like cooking and cleaning more, taking on more of those responsibilities in the home. All right, and then your current energy state is the Seven of Swords. With this, you could be hiding from the world a little bit, right? Keeping everything close to the chest, not exposing anything new to anybody, because right now you're in a state of indecision. You're trying to get towards these new beginnings, and right now you feel like the best way to do that is to keep things to yourselves, which this week honestly might not be a bad thing until you figure out and you get the confidence and stability that you're looking for in decisions that you're making up front. Let's see. External influences is going to be the Justice card. You could be dealing with legal matters coming up. You could be signing contracts, but with the Mercury retrograde, I suggest don't do that until after it passes. That way you can make a sound decision, make a solid judgment on these matters. Now, this could be about buying a new home, starting a new job, even starting with a new relationship. Maybe you're trying to get, trying to figure out if you need to get rid of that karmic tie that you had, right? This could be an ex-lover that's been coming around and you're just unsure about it. Right now, I would take a deep breath, not make any major decisions until the retrograde passes. Next, we have for your hopes and fears, we're going to have the Page of Pentacles. And with the page, it's kind of naive kind of energy, right? So right now you're eager to get things going, right? But we want to make sure we slow down, we breathe, and that we look at things and try to figure out what's going to be best for you at this time. So there will be progress, but right now I feel like you need to just take your time and take a deep breath and not make any major decisions just yet. All right, and then what we have for the outcome for this week coming up is the Five of Pentacles. And with the Five of Pentacles, everything seems out of whack. Everything doesn't seem like it's going in the direction you need it to. This is temporary. I would just, again, deep breaths. Look at your current situations. Make very, very educated decisions. Don't rush into anything, because right now, this week is not the time to do that. So, with that being said, overall, it looks like you're going through a cycle of rebirth. You're looking for a change. You're looking for trying to make sure you're going in the right direction. You just need to remain patient. It's going to be a little bit challenging. It's going to challenge your faith, your confidence, and you're just trying to figure out if this transformation is going to be a long-term transformation. So again, just sit back, take a deep breath, and we'll be back in the next reading to see how your next week is going to go.